Thursday night, the Dallas Cowboys visited the New York Giants in a Week 4 matchup and quest to even their record at 2-2 on the year. It was an oh-so-familiar matchup for Dak Prescott and company and one they've been well accustomed to winning in recent years. This edition of the rivalry on Thursday Night Football was no different, as Dallas was able to come away with a 20-15 victory. The win was an ugly one, as the Giants dominated time of possession and Dallas was called for a whopping 11 penalties. But it was a win nonetheless, and Dallas did, indeed, even their record. Despite coming away with the win, though, the Cowboys saw a couple of stars go down with injuries late in the game. In the second half, both Lawrence and Parsons were hurt. Come Friday afternoon, NFL insider Tom Pelissero provided an update on Lawrence, stating he is expected to miss multiple weeks because of the foot injury he suffered Thursday night. Dallas has a Week 7 bye. Therefore, it's very likely the Cowboys won't see Lawrence until Week 8 at the very soonest. Parsons, meanwhile, was diagnosed with a high ankle sprain. Because the nature of this injury varies depending on the situation and player, we're not quite sure how long he will be out. But it is highly likely Parsons won't be back until at least Week 8 as well. That leaves this Cowboys defense without their top 2 pass rushers for a few weeks, minimum. And their upcoming schedule looks absolutely brutal. In Week 5, the Cowboys will visit the currently undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers, who boast arguably the league's top defense and an offense led by dual-threat quarterback Justin Fields, who is enjoying a resurgence with his second career team. Then in Week 6, the Cowboys host the Detroit Lions, who continue to be in the Super Bowl conversation coming out of the NFC. Now, the Steelers' offense doesn't pose too much of a threat. But that means Dak and company will have to put up points on Pittsburgh's defense. It could become an ugly game. The Detroit matchup is much more worrisome, as the Lions still have yet to hit their groove offensively, but you better believe they will. Should Parsons or Lawrence be out even following the Week 7 bye, that means the Cowboys would have to face the San Francisco 49ers without them. And we know how pivotal of a game that could be halfway throughout the season. It still does not get any easier from there, as the Cowboys go on to face the Atlanta Falcons, Philadelphia Eagles, and Houston Texans the next 3 weeks, all of whom could be in the playoff conversation.